What's up everybody, Lord Blake here, and welcome back to Era of War, Clash of Epic Clan, and the app icon itself is quite terrifying. So obviously this is going to be an identical Clash of Clans clone, and I'm going to rate how well they actually copied Clash of Clans. My expectations are quite low, as you can see the photos here. We are almost nearly identical, just with some weird models of characters, and it also says we have eye candy graphics, so we'll see how good this is. The reviews look pretty great, scammed, and people think that this app is very bad. So if this is enough talk, let's get into the game. So right away our loading screen does look quite like the old Clash of Clans one. We have our little badge for the game up top. I'm not quite sure why there'd be a return home button in the bottom left hand corner during the initial loading screen, so we're just going to pick English. We do have a quick tutorial. I'm just going to tap through this, but I do think that the stuff in the shop, we have a wood storage here. This kind of seems to look like the wood storage in Boom Beach, if I'm right. And we're just going to build a couple buildings here fast to get set up. At the top we have workers, which I assume will just be like builders. We can see we have one little tiny builder's hut, or worker hut, whatever this game would like to call it. I think I'm almost done. It's just going to make me train some troops and then probably go do a tutorial attack. I also do assume that I will have no clue what the troops will look like in this attack, because it will probably give me some ridiculously overpowered troops and there will be no way to lose this. Our campaign map, this doesn't really look like Clash of Clans, so we're doing one and the name is Mission. I'm not quite sure. Yep, the name is just Mission. We have 4,000 wood, 4,000 food available, I guess. I'm just gonna spam some troops down. I'm not quite sure what they do. I mean, dragons probably perform just like dragons do in Clash of Clans. We can see that our defenses are based off of Clash of Clans ones, just the art style. We have used the ability on this guy, and it seems to be just like the Barbarian King's ability in Clash of Clans. And the Queen ability, or the Archer, whatever the name is, does not seem to be like the one in Clash of Clans. Our return home button does look kind of similar, so it's going to make me open the shop again, but still just initial looks, very similar. We're going to build this cannon, and the workers' hut are identical to the builder's hut, and we do have a clan hall. So I guess it is called a clan hall instead of a clan castle in this. For name, I'll just throw in Lord Blake once again. Gonna immediately delete this app as soon as I finish this tutorial, and also, this is another thing I noticed, very frequent loading screens. Like, why would the app need to log me in after I've been playing for like a couple minutes already? It really does make no sense. So we're back now. It's about a minute of loading. We do have chat. We have Clan War, Clans, and Global. It seems nothing seems to be in English. Big surprise. That's kind of been a common theme we've saw with these games. So the top players and top clans seems not to be loading. I'm just going to give it one more second to see if it does, and it does. So I'm going to quickly visit to see what the top player's base looks like. And also I'm going to get through, because I'm very unsure how long this loading screen is going to take, so I'm just going to cut to when the base appears. So it finally has loaded, and it does look very similar to Clash of Clans once again. Just this kind of looks like a town hall, like a higher level town hall, I'd say. We have our defenses. The cannon does look like a level 13 or 14 cannon, I believe, if I have that right. We have our what looks to be like our wizard tower and a couple resources I'm not quite sure about. Definitely looks like a wizard tower. Archer tower, air defense there. But it does seem like, oh no, we have had an error. So if this takes long, I will skip through it again. Oh, wait, no. Now we're logging in again. Oh, and now we are back to our base. So we can get coins. We're just gonna maybe give that a break, trying to visit the top player's base. I'll try it again at the end of the video, but we'll just look through the shop now. It does seem like that we have like our special barrack would be like our dark barracks. We have our God of War altar, which should just be like Barbarian King, I assume, and also like the Archer Queen. What else do we have in here? We have our in-app purchases, which I have no intention of ever paying for. We have our workers hut and the rest of our resources. I am still sure that that wood storage looks like the Boom Beach one. I have to check that again after. And then I guess our oil rig would be like our dark elixir, I want to say. Basically, yeah, I think so. But this app has insanely pissed me off with the amount of loading screens I've had to sit through already. There's been a couple more. It's disconnected me a couple times, and I've just cut all that out. It's probably, in about 10 minutes of filming, I've cut out about 5 minutes of loading. So that's been very, very not great. But we can see here, once again, these actually are quite expensive. The Dark Barrack being, I believe, $1 million and a bit. We have our defenses, our cannon. This wall looks identical to the Clash of Clans wall, actually. It might be maybe more similar to a level 2 wall, I want to say. We'll see. I'll flash it up in the screen when I edit this. We have our traps. Just looks like some Clash of Clans defenses ripped off, but we don't seem to have the more advanced ones, just the basic ones like the cannon archer tower. We do have the shields as well. We have more campaign mode. I'm not gonna. Oh, it actually did not put me through a very long loading screen. That is very never mind. It's gonna do the whole loading base thing again. So I'm gonna skip right through this. So if you do enjoy watching an animated dragon and staring at loading screens all day, this may be the app for you. It seems our shield is activated, so I'm going to have to break it, I assume, to attack others. But I also do not want to put myself through another 10 minutes of loading screens, so we are not going to do that. Although I do assume that it probably would not turn out very well for me, considering how this game is extremely, it seems unbalanced. I'm not quite too sure. We're going to try and load the top player again, and I am going to cut right through to if it actually does show me the base, so I will let you guys know on that. So it does seem that pressing the return home button in a loading screen seems to make this show what I actually want to see. That's very weird actually, for some reason, I'm not quite sure. But we can, oh my god, I'm going to skip right through to when the base decides to show up again. I can't believe this. I bet it's going to be 30 minutes of filming for only about 7 minutes of footage. I'm not sure, but this is insanely oh, I am going to skip through again. Wait, no, I'm going to skip through again. So it has been one full minute, my bad, and we are going to just look and see what else we have here. It seems we have news and just a tab like that, and it's kind of lagging. I can't even with this app anymore. I've been sitting here for so long waiting for this stupid app to load, and now I'm gonna have to cut through again to wait until it actually decides to show what I want. And for some reason it seems like clicking the return home button actually loads stuff. So I'm just gonna drop these troops. I'm probably gonna get absolutely destroyed looking at this base, and I have 10 little what would be barbarians, I guess. Yep, and we are very, very quickly losing. And wait a minute, these sounds are identical to the barbarian sounds in Clash of Clans as well. So we're going to click the return home button and sit through another probably 4 minutes of loading screens, so we are going to very quickly cut that out. Or actually wait, I clicked the return home button and it works. So for some reason this app likes to default on a loading screen and make you click return home. So we're going to click, there is a fan page button, so I'm just going to, oh actually there's a hotline too for some reason, that's a little odd. But I kind of want to see what this fan page does look like, so we're going to click on that. On inspection, we do have a Facebook fan page, and it's just going to make this little pop-up here. Let me X that out. We have a couple of videos of reactions. We have some recommendations and reviews. Our first recommended page is Clash of Clans, and go figure, this is identical. And we have some very, very weird like reactions here to assorted Facebook videos. So we're back again, and I cannot understand loading screen mechanics of this game. There's the campaign mode. I am really honestly scared to click on anything more. It seems we have some achievements. There's the attack replay. I do actually wonder if the replay function actually works. And I also do wonder how long this loading screen will take. But it appears, I wonder, oh, it has loaded actually, and it started into the replay. We have a pause button, so we have some very functional features in this, and hopefully these, oh, that was the fastest loading screen I've had this whole time. That is absolutely amazing. It seems it's going to cost a little bit to upgrade, but yeah, those wood storages and a lot of this stuff is very similar art design to a lot of other Supercell games, it appears. Now I will try and find a clan to test out the clan functionality. I'm not really sure what else I could find for names because there's no like default list that comes up. So I'm just going to type in clan and click search and see if I find anything. And this is just like wait, we actually do have clans up here. It appears that a couple of these, one has 39 members, Clash of Vietnam, but I'm going to need something probably in English, so I'm just going to type in Canada. Oh, and for some reason it opened a clan that is definitely not from Canada. I'm going to click search on Canada. Oh, we actually do have some Canadian clans. I'm going to try and join this one. We have clicked on it, and I am still, I don't know if the app is thinking or we are just fairly delayed. And it still not has had me join yet, so I'm going to assume that the clan functionality does not really work in this. We're still not in the clan chat, so I'm going to type Canada in once again, and it's still in the search bar, and I'm spamming it, and it opens the clan called Canada for some reason instead of showing the list as before. And the join button still is not working. I am honestly just being annoyed from sitting around and waiting from this app. I really am sick of loading screens, so I'm going to probably end this off now with everybody. So my recommendation is, if you do enjoy loading screens, get this app because you'll have so much fun when you have 5 minutes of gameplay and 30 minutes of loading screens. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like. I will be uploading around 2 to 3 times a week, maybe more, we will see. And this is all I have for today, so thanks for watching.